very proud to have Earth on Sky and Zoom My Life to share their valuable inputs with you, and um, definitely it helps the women students a lot. And all the best, dear students. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. I request Ramkiran sir to kindly felicitate our guest with a bouquet. We first invite Dr. Sushmitha, a dedicated gynecologist who has been working for women health and awareness. Her service remind us and that a healthy life is the base for every successful future. We are honored to have her with us today. I request Dr. Sushmitha to kindly come onto the stage for felicitation with her team. I request Ramkiran sir to kindly present the bouquet. Now, our second guest, Mr. Srinivas Sripada. We welcome Mr. Srinivas Sripada, CEO of Zoom, My Life, an American coffee brand promoting entrepreneurship. His journey shows how ideas can be converted into opportunities. We are glad to have with us today. I request Mr. Srinivas Sripada to kindly come onto the stage. Now we invite our chief speaker, Mr. Hari, founder and CEO of Earth on Sky, a leader who turned vision into reality through determination and action. His experience will surely inspire us well. I request Mr. Hari to kindly come onto the stage. Now I request all our guests to kindly stay on this to kindly come onto the stage for group picture. I request all our respected guests to come onto the dais for a group picture.
Yeah, we are fortunate to have Dr. Rajni, one of our advisor, and she also helps us with a lot of diagnostic data. Maybe I can request her because we didn't intimate the college about her arrival. Yeah, please, ma'am, come and yeah, sir, you can facilitate her.
Now I request our respected guests to all come onto the stage with his team members to have a group picture.
So I request Subhash sir, Jaykumar sir, S. Srinivas sir, and Ramesh sir to join the group photo, along with Ramkiran sir.
Hello.
college introduction, Sarika. So now let's welcome Toastmaster Sarika to have an introduction about our college. Toastmaster Sarika, over to you.
Yes, thank you so much, Likita, and good morning to everyone. Respected faculty, students, and our esteemed guests. Today, I'm privileged. Yep. Today, I'm privileged to represent our KIET. Our yep. One of our proudest achievements in that KIET is the first college in our region to introduce artificial intelligence as a dedicated program. This reflects our strong commitment to future driven technology. In our department, students work on core AI areas such as machine learning, artificial intelligence, data science, cybersecurity, and different branches. This reflects we focus on real time applications including predictive modeling, smart automation, and AI driven systems. And let me tell about our visionary leader who is Mr. Vishwam Sri Mahavishnu sir, whose dedication and forward thinking vision has transformed this institution into a true temple of learning. And his belief in excellence, discipline, knowledge, and innovation defines the spirit of our college, making it a beacon of opportunity and inspiration for every student. Thank you so much to Vishwam sir for providing such a wonderful learnings to our college. And now, in what makes our KIET unique, we have leadership program, Toastmasters Club, where we can develop our communication and leadership skills, and robotics lab, where students can innovatively think and build smart robots and automation, and K Hub, which is Kite Hub, where students are making projects with real time projects, and GCC, we are collaborating with Global Coding Club, and we have GATE classes, CRT trainings, and many more. And now, before forwarding, let me tell you, one of our students mark a remarkable example. They made a neuro AI science project which is related to healthcare, and we are recently working on LLMs, which are large language models, and that helps our students building real time projects and how to learn AI, how to use AI. They are developing their skills based on that. And to explain a small project, now let me welcome Pravalika. We kite group of institution students not only focusing on normal projects, we are working on real time, which is neuro AI science project. And in that project, AI will predict our brain tumor based on the scanning reports, and that was wonderful initiative by our KIET students. Recently we are working on LLMs, and based on that we build that project. Our group, please make that presentation. Yep. Yes, these are the fine. These are the neuroscience AI projects that develop, and we are initiatively taking more and more projects we are working on. And thank you so much, Zoom Life team and Athon Sky team for bringing us a wonderful opportunities. We are really likely to collaborate with your team. We look forward to meaningful collaboration and learning opportunities. Thank you so much. Here we kite our leaders, and we are here to grow, to learn in a creative and excellent manner, and we are here to build real life projects with artificial intelligence. And thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Over to you, Likita.
Thank you, Sarika. So now let's welcome Hari sir to give the presentation. I welcome Hari sir to come on to the stage. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Before we get started, I wanted to take a minute from all of you. Please do the scanning of this code in your mobiles. And during the presentation, submit the survey form. This survey form is very important. We would be getting a lot of details from you, which is useful for our product. Not only that, we'll choose people among these survey filled people for surprise gifts. Okay, please make sure all of you fill the survey form. And please stay back till the end. We've got a lot of surprise presentations, those who fill the form, because we value your feedback. All the feedback that you give through the form directly goes into our product implementation. And we want to get very good comments from you. It's not just, you just fill the details, but make sure you fill with all the details. And towards the end, we also have another QR code that is for the next session, but we will be giving you instructions end of the presentations to follow that QR code. Hope everyone is done. Can we get started? Hello, ma'am. Can we get started? Okay. Okay, now I invite Dr. Sushma to come over and give her presentation. This is a very valuable presentation to all the people, both boys and girls. Make sure you pay attention and get the best out of this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Harigaru. And good morning, everyone. Dear students of KIET and my colleagues here, and obviously the respected guests here, the professors here. And today, you might all think why I'm here, why suddenly a medical talk going on in an engineering college. So I want to clarify some of your doubts as well, but then I just wanted to, maybe make all of you enlighten where, like I've been brought up here in between technology and medicine, so maybe I should let you all know where the future is leading us, and you will be quite happy with the latest developments, the future developments again in the health sector. So we should all know where we are and how the things are going on. So the most importantly, why like the adolescent age group here, I think all of you are adolescents here, like young adults. So, and the boys here, don't think this is just a women-centric talk. Maybe you can take this home to the women in your life. So, I hope I enlighten you with my talk today. So I'll start today with, maybe you can, most of you must be thinking, why is women's health a matter of concern nowadays? Like why many women are, like you all know, all over the internet, there is a lot of information all over the internet. And many of you still think, I know everything. And some of you here feel, oh my God, this is happening, what to do now? So you'll have lots of questions. So maybe today after my talk, you will understand like what is happening and what we should do, to clear those. And in my opinion, why women's health is a matter of concern is, when women's health is very important. You know why? Because only when a woman in the family is healthy, the family runs healthy. And if the woman is healthy, your city runs healthy, and the nation stands healthy only if the women in our country are healthy. So women's health is very important. So let me start with my talk today. And I am Dr. Sushma. I practice at Sri Ahobela Hospital, Kakinada. Okay, so start the slide. Yeah. So as I told you, why women's health is a matter of concern is only when a woman is healthy, the entire nation stands healthy. Okay, so next slide. So you might all think only during the adolescent age group or only during the reproductive age group of women's health is a matter of concern. But no, women, as you know, the women's health, the healthy stage of a woman's life starts immediately when the woman conceives. Like even when the baby is inside the mother's womb, from then on, the woman's health is important. Okay, and obviously when she's a young girl, and obviously when she's, keep that slide, obviously when she grows into an adolescent, and the next stage, at every stage women's health is important. In the adulthood, womanhood, during pregnancy, during delivery, and the post-menopausal phase after 40 years and after 50 years. So every stage women's health is important. Not only, and sadly even today, most women come to visit a doctor only during pregnancy, and not before or not after, only during pregnancy, because that is the only time they think that they have to visit a doctor. That is very unfortunate, and it is more unfortunate, I think, even after so much of awareness and even after so much of information on the internet. So that's not the point. So today I want to maybe tell you that why at every phase of a woman's life it is important. Even if you don't have any symptoms or something, maybe screening of certain diseases, and certain diseases are preventable. You all know that. So there should be regular follow-ups, regular checkups with your doctor to prevent major diseases in life. And you might be surprised why I say when a young girl is unhealthy, she might carry diseases in adulthood. She might carry forward those diseases in adulthood. You might not expect, you might never know. So certain infections, so that's why we always say menstrual hygiene is very important. In adolescence also, if you have not taken certain type of vaccines, you won't be symptomatic, you won't get any fever, or you won't have any symptoms, or your life won't be affected that time. But later on in life, during your reproductive years, or during when you're pregnant, or later on in life during elderly age group, that time the relation, you must have got it by now. So when you don't get vaccinated properly, and when you have not when you were not health checked prior, when in your younger age groups, the adulthood might get affected. Okay, so that is why every stage of a woman's life is important. The next slide. So as I told you, there are a lot of things which you have to take care, not only during pregnancy and delivery. Premarital counseling is something very important nowadays, and all the educated young girls, you should go before marriage itself. You should go visit a doctor. Both the couple should go visit a doctor. And why premarital counseling is important is you have to go through certain tests, so that the offspring which you carry, the children which you give birth later on, they might not get affected. Or there might be certain diseases which both husband and wife might carry. All these you can actually evaluate before marriage itself. So certain infections, there are a lot of diseases. So very sadly, this information has been there on the internet, but then nobody knows, nobody follows. Okay, so preconceptional counseling at the same time. So not only before marriage, even before you plan to conceive, why this is important is what kind of medicines are you using before pregnancy, before conception, and what kind of tests do you have to undergo. All these are important to prevent certain complications during pregnancy. And obviously to the child, to the unborn child. So when the child is born healthy, you can prevent a lot of adulthood diseases which the child might not carry. Okay, and obviously hormones, diet, lifestyle. So the health during pregnancy, during breastfeeding, the vaccinations, what you have to take. So these are all, there are a lot of preventable diseases. Okay, the next slide. Okay, so today in my talk, I would like to tell you in detail about the menstrual cycles and PCOD, as the word is trending nowadays, and reproductive health, and screening for certain diseases and also preventable diseases. Okay, so okay, next slide. So as you all know, the menstrual cycle is something which is a 28-day cycle or 30-day cycle, and anything before 28 days or anything, if the cycle is longer, like more than 35 days, is a matter of concern again. So many of you think, why I'm stressing this point today is, many of you think, oh, it's quite normal for me, that's okay. It has been like this from my childhood. That's okay. My mother, for my mother also, it was like this. So that is not the point, okay? So is it 28 days? Or is it just plus or minus 1 or 2 days? Or is it, once in 2 months or once in 15 days? Anything less than 28 and anything more than 35 days is a matter of concern, okay? So, okay, next slide. And why that happens, why the irregularity of cycles happen is, in our body, this is the uterus and these are the ovaries. So the ovaries are actually, they should be like that. But then you might have heard the word polycystic ovaries. Many of you might have heard that. So in polycystic ovaries, there are a lot of cysts in the ovary. Why that happens is because of the imbalance of hormones in the body. So in our body, the hormones have to be balanced always. Any imbalance between the hormones causes polycystic ovary. And why polycystic ovary is important is, you'll get to know in the next slide, yeah. Because in this age group of yours, polycystic ovaries or PCOD, the term is very trending nowadays. Not only this age group, 35 years, 40 years also, women are termed PCOS conditions. Okay, why that is important and why many of them are having this imbalance of hormones nowadays is, there are a lot of factors. Stress might be the most common cause. Can any of you tell me if you know any causes? Because I'm sure all of you might have known about PCOD. Health diet, oh, very good. Yeah, so eating junk food. Yeah, eating junk food, and our sedentary lifestyle of ours is the most common factor actually. So we don't exercise anymore. So we eat only junk food. So all these kind of factors contribute to the risk of PCOD actually. So as I mentioned to you about the menstrual cycles, so PCOD, you just don't have to worry just because just with one symptom, irregular cycles. You have to look into a lot of other factors, like, unwanted excess growth of unwanted hair and feeling fatigued and, acne, weight gain, or many people who are underweight also, very thin individuals also suffer from PCOD. So this is what many of you actually mistaken with the term PCOD. Like, you think only if it is irregular cycles you have PCOD. That's not the scenario, okay? So anything, if you have any of these symptoms, you might have PCOD. So there is a lot of criteria to diagnose PCOD, not just irregular cycles, okay? Okay, next. And I also forgot skin discoloration. Many of you have, darkening of skin under the neck, in the neck and arms and all that. So that is called acanthosis nigricans, one condition where PCOD, it is worsening of PCOD. Okay, so as you told me already, the main factors contributing to PCOD, like we say etiology, like the most common causes of PCOD is, of course, genetic is one cause, which we again take it for granted. Oh, it's there in the family, so it'll be anywhere, be running with me also. But you have to be careful with that. So lifestyle factors, so sedentary lifestyle and eating junk food, not eating healthy food, and stress is another most common cause. All these lead to PCOD. Okay, the next slide. So I want to mention about a case study here. Please listen carefully. So what goes wrong if you are diagnosed with PCOD? And you'll get to know all these, okay? So what might happen? You all think that, oh, it's okay when I go to holidays to home, maybe I'll go and get checked that time. So I'll just let you know, if you neglect PCOD, what is going to happen, okay? So I had a case, a 15-year-old once came to my clinic complaining of irregular cycles since 2 years. So she attained her first period at 13 years of age. So when she was 13 years. So from the beginning of her starting of her period, she had irregular cycles. And she's 15 by the time she came to my clinic for her first checkup. Okay, so the same thing again. At home, they used to say, it's okay, all these are normal. So that's why. Okay, so she came to me after 2 years of her irregular cycles. So her cycles were so bad that she used to just get 3 or 4 cycles every year. That's all. I'm sure most of you here also have the same problem. Okay, so she attained her first period at 13 years of age, and she weighed 70 kgs. And she also had unwanted hair growth, like excessive growth, and also has darkening of skin around the neck. She also has a family history of obesity. So, she was chubby. So she was quite chubby and cute. So everyone in the family thought, oh, she's so cute and chubby. So that's why. So they were thinking that it is not obesity. They were thinking that it runs in the family. So we all were like that when we were kids. So it's okay. She's also like that. Okay. So then they came to me, and then I told them, obviously, why did you take 2 long years to come to me? So obviously they told me all these reasons. So it runs in our family. It's okay. All of us are fat and chubby. So they used to think like that. And then obviously we investigated her, and we treated her with medicines. And then now she started getting her regular cycles. She was diagnosed as PCOD. She started getting regular cycles. So then last time again, when she came to my clinic was after 5 years. So now she's 20 years. Okay. Why she didn't come all these days? Because she went to a hostel, she finished her 11th and 12th, she finished her graduation, and then she came to me now. I said, where were you? What happened? Where did you go? She said, oh, I was in hostel, I couldn't come, but I was getting regular periods. So there was no problem with me. I was getting regular periods, and the rest all is okay. So the thing you have to think here is, regular periods is not the only thing you should think of, okay? That is not the only sign. There are a lot of other things which I told you, darkening of skin, obesity, all this. So after 5 years, what happened when she came to me after 5 years? Now she was 120 kgs. She was 120 kgs after 5 years. Did she take my treatment? She just took for 2 or 5 months, and then she stopped taking my treatment because she thought her cycles were regular and she doesn't have to take any medicines. So she came to me now with 120 kgs. And then her cycles were regular that time, but she was bleeding heavily. So she had menorrhagia. What we call was, she was bleeding since 2 months. So what happens here is, so where did she go wrong? Can you change the slide? So what do you think went wrong there? So she was in a hostel, so she lost follow-up, and she took self-medication for, acne. She used to apply all those kind of pastes and whatever, those kind of self-medications for, temporary treatment. She didn't know the actual cause of her obesity, her acne, and her, PCOD. So she thought everything was okay because her friend said so. You were getting regular cycles, so that's okay. So she didn't exercise, she was stressed out, she was in a hostel obviously, so she was busy studying exams and she was stressed out. So all these causes led to, where did she land now? Severe PCOD. Okay, but on the other hand, she was thinking that everything was normal. So the point to be taken here is, if she had had regular health checkups, if she had, this is where maybe Zoom My Life people can come to rescue us, where through their AI technology, we can have regular follow-ups with the doctors and patients, So this is what happens mostly in our scenario. Patients don't come for regular follow-ups, and they think that what is going on, they listen to their friends and their relatives and what they think, and their mother's remedies most of the times. So she's now at risk, this young lady at 20 years, she's now at risk of early onset of diabetes, early onset of hypertension. She has high risk of heart disease. She has high risk of, liver diseases. And she can obviously carry all these risks to her future children also. So you understand this is not to scare you, but the real truth behind PCOD, or behind, lack of regular health checkups, and behind these inconsistent information online, or not going through proper information, not right from the doctor. So now this is where she landed. She doesn't have any of these diseases now, but she's definitely at high risk. So, when her parents, if her parents got diabetes when at 50 or 60 years of age, she's at high risk. She might get at 30 years of age. She's now 20, so she might land in diabetes when she goes to 30 years. Okay, so this is what you should be careful. So what should she have done? She should have had regular follow-ups. When I told her to come after 2 months, she should have come to me at that time itself. So we would have done something. Okay,